Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 7th through the 13th. We're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Taurus, please remember energies do go both ways. So I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate for you. Two more. Also, Taurus, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you make it to the very end of the reading. There you are, showing up in your power in the near future. Okay, so let's talk, Taurus. The main energy for your reading this week is the Queen of Swords. You are definitely closing off emotionally to something or someone. It's almost like you're like, okay, no more feelings here. We're done. Let's approach this logically. We'll see what this is about. In the recent past, you get the Strength, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands. There's somebody here that you are very attracted to, somebody that you have a very strong bond with. And you're showing me this was difficult. This is hard. This took a lot of effort on my part. So I don't know if it was maintaining the connection, which took so much effort for you, or if it was just something else, some other aspect within the connection. But it wasn't all smooth sailing is what I'm getting when it comes to you and this person that share a very strong bond here, by the way. Now, what's interesting, Taurus, you don't have a single cup showing up in your reading. This could be a love connection, and I just don't see the love yet, or this could be a different connection, like a family member, a friend, or somebody else that you share a strong bond with, okay? Keep that in mind. We'll see when we clarify. Now, in the current situation, you get the Judgment, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a decision here that you made, and I feel like before you made it, you stressed the living life out of yourself trying to make this. This kept you up at night. You overthought this. You were like, should I do this? Should I not? And making this decision brought in a lot of pain for you. I don't know what this decision is. I don't know what it is yet, but you're showing me like I made this decision. It stressed me out, but I want to start afresh. I want to have a brand new beginning. And I don't necessarily feel like you want a brand new beginning with this person. I feel like you just want a brand new beginning overall. Now, in the near future, you get the Hierophant, which is you, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. You're showing me that you're a little bit confused about where your passion lies, where your desire lies. It's almost like when I get these two cards together, it's usually like your desire, your inner calling is pulling you in one direction. Your mind is pulling you in a different direction. But we'll see when we clarify. Taurus, this is a very vague opening to this reading. I'm going to be honest. But let's see if we can't figure out what's going on. Let's start off by clarifying the main energy for your reading this week, which is the Queen of Swords. Ooh. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. The reason you went up into your head, Taurus, and you didn't access your heart, and I feel like you have a tendency to do this when things get confusing or too difficult for you to deal with, you're just kind of like, oh, shut off emotions, let's go to my head. Let me just turn off all the feelings. And it seems like you can do that pretty easily. The reason you're doing that, though, in this current situation, or throughout this whole week, is because you're very confused. It's almost like you have a lot of options, like I can do this, and this is the path I'll take, and I can do that, and that's the path I'll take. You know those books where it's like you pick your own ending? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here, but there's too many endings. There's too many possibilities for you, and that's stressing you out because you're afraid of losing something here. You're showing me I'm afraid of experiencing loss, and I'm afraid that if I pick the wrong, or if I make the wrong decision, I'm going to experience pain and loss. And what you're doing instead is overthinking this situation until you're causing yourself pain in the current situation by overthinking this. But let's see. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what this is about. We'll start off by clarifying the Strength for you, Taurus. Okay. That doesn't feel right. One more. The Strength is clarified by the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords. You may be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You're showing me here, I decided to leave somebody. I decided to walk away from somebody. And that caused me pain. You don't want to walk away from this person. but you decided to turn your back and leave this person despite the fact that the love was there, despite the fact that it was not easy for you to walk away, and it caused you pain. It did hurt you to walk away from this connection, but you still did it anyway. And you're showing me that it was really hard for you to do as well. So I don't know why you decided to walk away, but maybe we'll see when we clarify more. But all I can see is like walking away really hurt you, but you chose to do it anyway. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands for you in the recent past. Wow. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands again. Something shifted in this connection. Something shifted within this bond. It shifted from working out into something else. But it's almost like whatever happened, the connection didn't go away. The bond that you felt towards this person didn't go away. It's just like it was working, you know, things were working out, and then something happened which caused a change. But whatever that change was, it didn't take away the connection that you have with this person, the connection that you feel, the connection that they feel to you. So I don't feel like something necessarily bad happened. Like I don't see cheating or betrayal or anything like that. But something did take place, which shifted things from, oh, this is working out, into this isn't working out. But the connection is still there. The bond is still there. The tie that you two share is still there. Let's take a look at this Queen of Wands for you in the recent past, Taurus. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Strength, which you got tied up to you leaving, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant, which you get again in the near future, but the Hierophant is your card. I see a lot of overthinking here, Taurus. I'm going to be honest. It's almost like you really, really wanted to play out every single scenario when it comes to this person, when it comes to you deciding to leave. And I feel like despite the fact that you are radiant, you are beautiful, you are magnetic, you know that you have anything that you want, you can get anybody anything that you want. Like, that's not a problem for you. You are the Queen of Wands, which is like a badass bitch, okay? And I don't assign gender to my cards. You have that kind of energy, and yet it was still a lot of overthinking and you being stuck in your head about, should I walk away from this? Should I do this? Did I make a mistake? Maybe I should go back. Lots and lots of overthinking. Again, kind of like the scenario of you pick an ending and you have so many endings that you can pick from. You're playing out all the different possible endings. You've already walked away, by the way. But you're still in your head playing out all the different scenarios of, maybe I could have done this, maybe I should have done that. What if I did this and they had said this? Maybe this could have, you know, really, really up in your head about it. But I'm glad to see that it doesn't affect your, you know, badass energy. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what this Judgment is for you in the current situation. Judgment is clarified by the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. You want to do something. I see love. You have love here. You have love within yourself that you want to give in a particular direction, okay? I can see that. I don't know who this is directed towards. It could be somebody from your past. It could be somebody new. All I see is that you do have love that you want to give to someone, but you're stopping yourself. It's like your guard is up and you don't feel the energy that you're showing me. It's like, if I do this, I might get hurt. I need to protect myself before I go ahead and pursue this love, express this love. And it's almost like this is a realization that you're coming to in the current situation. Like, I have this love to give, but if I do give it, I might get hurt. Take that as it resonates, because that's a really weird energy that I'm getting. Like, I can't really fully interpret it. Let's take a look at this Nine of Swords. Maybe that'll explain why you're guarding yourself or trying to protect yourself. Nine of Swords in the current situation for Taurus. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Judgment, which you just got, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. Taurus, I feel like you're taking a bit of a step back. I feel like you're taking a bit of a breather because you really need to go within here. There's a lot of your mind taking over the show. Your mind is becoming very, very active to the point where it's kind of making a muck of things. I saw that in the recent past where it's like, even though you decided to walk away, you're still overthinking all the different endings, all the different scenarios that could have played out. In the current situation, you do have love that you want to show or express in a specific direction, but you feel like you need to protect and guard yourself. And so I feel like in the current situation, again, all this overthinking is bringing in pain for you. And so I feel like you're deciding to just be like, you know what? Let me take a breather. Let me take a step, a step back. And let me just go within and figure out what I need. What feels right for me? Like, what am I aligning with? Because all this overthinking ain't the business for you. And I feel like you know that. Even though it's very easy for you to get into your head, I feel like you don't really like it there. It's not that fun up there, you know? You need that balance. Let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles for you in the current situation. What in the hell? Taurus? Taurus, how many people you dealing with, honey? No, for real, Taurus, how many people you dealing with? Because this is very different energy. Look. Here's what I'm seeing. Okay, some of you may be dealing with two people. Some of you may just be dealing with one person, okay? I'm just going to read the energy as it is because I do feel like this is more so you, not a completely new person. As you're emotionally detaching from whatever happened, I feel like you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to take a breather, all right? I'm just going to take a step back and really focus on myself and go within and focus on my needs. That sends you into an energy of a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning within you, for you. Not in a connection, not in a relationship, a brand new beginning for you. As you're emotionally disconnecting from this person, this connection that you decided to walk away from, you're stepping into your power. The Empress is your card. You're feeling very good. You're feeling very successful. You're feeling like you were able to accomplish something. And you have accomplished a lot, Taurus. I see you taking control of your mind here and being like, mind, enough. We're not playing this game anymore. I know what I want. I don't need you to try to protect me. And then you've also accomplished the ability to walk away from something that I feel wasn't serving you. It wasn't aligned with you. But it took you a minute to overthink it to get to that point. I see what's happening, Taurus. Man, your readings have been intense lately. Let's take a look at your near future. Definitely, I want to see what's going on in the near future because you're showing up all over your reading. You are definitely in your power. Let's take a look at the Hierophant for you in the near future. Two more. The Hierophant is clarified by the Devil, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords. All right, Taurus, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. And I have a Taurus friend, so I know y'all do this. You walked away. You decided to walk away. You decided to leave something behind. Once you've left it behind, you've made that decision. You're like, okay, I've walked away. I'm leaving this behind. You have a tendency to look back and be like, well, what did I leave behind there? Maybe I should go back and see if I can still get that back. Maybe that person's still interested in me. Maybe we can make things work. Maybe we can make this happen. But Taurus, you know this wasn't aligned for you. You walked away for a reason, Taurus. You're the one that's walking away. Okay? You feel that it wasn't aligned. But your mind is coming in and being like, well, maybe I left something good behind. Maybe I should go back and check on it. What's back there? Look at this thing. He's even putting his little finger in his mouth and be like, I wonder. What did I leave behind? I walked away from something. Maybe I should go back. And this is a pattern that you have, Taurus, and you do this, and it's not necessarily a very healthy pattern, but it's definitely a pattern that you have. And I feel like it's showing up for you again in the near future, where you're kind of experiencing a bit of FOMO, like maybe I missed out on something good. Maybe I should have walked away. Maybe there's more to work with there. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands for you in the near future. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups. You know what? Okay, listen. I want to clarify this Two of Pentacles before I speak on this. All right. Okay. So, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. You start getting into this energy of maybe I missed out. Maybe there was love there. You know what? I need to bring this back. I need to make this connection come back. And I feel like you're even going as far as to go out of your way and possibly even apologize to this person or communicate with them or let them know, hey, You know, I have love. Let's have this connection come back. You're showing me that you're very determined to bring back the love in this connection, because that's where you feel like your passion lies. That's where you feel called and pulled to. But keep in mind, Taurus, you have a pattern of doing this. I feel like you do, and you know, if this isn't you, this isn't your energy. This could be your person's energy. But if this is your energy, you would know. You may have a tendency of being like, okay, this isn't working for me. I need to walk away. But then you spend some time by yourself and you're like, oh, wait, maybe there was something to work. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I'm missing out on something good. And then you turn around and you took out the trash, and then you're going to check out on how the trash is doing. And I don't feel like this person was trash, to be honest. I feel like this person was actually a pretty decent person. But it's like you decided to walk away. Why are you going to check back on it? Because your mind is coming in and telling you, oh, but Taurus, you missed out on love. You missed out on a really good connection. There was love. There was passion there. What did you do, Taurus? You know what you did. You wanted to do this for a reason. But I feel like your mind is coming in and playing games in the near future. Now, the reason I'm saying that, Taurus, is because if I were to see more cards of love, more cards of this is my person, this is the one that I want, this is the connection, I'd be like, Taurus, you know what? Go for it. You're coming from a place of confusion, though. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Death, the Moon, the Hangman. These are very, 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 very powerful energies, because you're coming from a place of fear. Of, oh, this ended, maybe I missed out on something. I'm afraid. There's fear and insecurity showing up here for you. And so you're coming from a very, very confused place, which is why you're trying to take action. You're the kind of person that it's like, I'd rather do something than do nothing, because sitting there and doing nothing is literally the worst thing for you, Taurus. It's how you feel, at least. And you're in the energy of, let me do something, let me do something. So the something that you want to do is like, oh, let me go get this person back. But you decided to walk away. Why are you trying to get them back, Taurus? You know? And again, if you genuinely feel the love and you're like, oh, I did make a mistake, go for it. But I feel like in the near future, the only reason you're going to try to get this person back is because there's fears. There's insecurities showing up here for you about you possibly missing out on a good thing. But I don't feel like you genuinely feel like you missed out on a good thing. I feel like it's your mind coming in and playing tricks on you. But you would know, if this isn't your energy, this isn't your energy. This could be your person's energy, or this reading could not be for you. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Taurus. Yep. From the universe, you get the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, the Six of Wands. You're very, very conflicted. It's like you can't even tap into your own intuition right now, for your intuition to tell you where to go. I feel like your intuition usually communicates with you very strongly, and you're very clear on, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what's aligned for me, this is what's right for me, this is what's going to feel good to me. And I feel like in the current situation, you are kind of all over the place. You're a little bit confused. You're like, you don't know what's going to make you feel good. You don't know, excuse me, which direction your happiness lies in. And so there's a little bit of an internal conflict here. Excuse me, Taurus. An internal conflict here of being able to communicate with your intuition to get the guidance that you're used to getting. Let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the universe. Bring love into the situation. Taurus, I feel like this isn't bringing love into somebody else. I feel like this is bringing love for yourself. I feel like you may be lacking a little bit of self-love here, which is what's causing all these energies of, oh, maybe I need to go touch base with this person. Maybe I need to try to get them back. Maybe I need to, do X, Y, Z. Think about that. So, Taurus, this was a really intense reading. No joke. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thanks again for tuning in. I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Taurus.